Hey, it's Hank Miller here, the Hank Miller team, and I'm driving by Lake Allatoona, and the water's down. And I figured, you know what, good video for folks looking at lake properties. A couple things we're going to check on here, and it's not going to be an elaborate or long, drawn-out video. But one of the key things when you're looking at lake property, among about 100 other things, is what does the lake look like in the winter and in the off-season. All right, so I mentioned briefly that there are about 1,000 things to worry about when you're looking at a lake property. A couple of the main things: approach to the lake. Is it a steep incline? Am I going to almost need a goat rope to get up and down? Or is it a level, easy walk to the lake? Remember, you're going to be humping coolers and toys and all kinds of things. That's one. Is it deep water? In other words, times like this behind me, is water going to be available at your dock? Is it going to be deep enough to leave a boat in year round? Some people want it just for the summer. Some people want to fish over the winter and want deep water access. Location on the lake. You want a quiet cove, or are you on the main part of the lake? That's going to matter as far as how you want to use the property. If you have little kids, you may want to be in an area that doesn't get a lot of boat traffic. If you're out with a bigger boat or a fisherman, or you're just looking for expansive lake views, you may want to be on a deep water main part of the lake. The trade-off there is you're going to see just a boatload of traffic. So those are the key three things that I look at. But like I said, each parcel is going to be different because each location on the lake is going to be different with access. So let's take a quick run around and take a look at this lake in the off season here and see what we got. So I crossed over to the other side, and just to give you an idea of what this lake looks like in the winter, there's the Blue Cat Lounge from Ozark. It's JD's Barbecue, but that's the place. If you watched Ozark, that's where all the action was happening. But the point is, the lake is owned by or run by the Corps of Engineers, and it's a flood control lake. This is what it looks like in the winter. And you can see these docks not usable when the water's down. This is done every year just to protect against flooding. Some of the lakes up in North Georgia are power company lakes, and you buy a lot up there or buy a home, you don't own the land. You do a lease, a 99-year lease. So different types of ownership, different types of use for each lake, depending on who runs it. And you'll also notice the lack of docks here for the most part. Lakes are very restricted with docks. The Corps of Engineers, Lake Lanier, obviously this lake, very tight with the number of docks. So there's a lot to understand about buying lake property. So if you have any questions, you need to give us a buzz. All right, well, my camera dropped dead while I was out at the lake, so we're just going to knock this one out and close it out right here. Lake properties are a special kind of challenge because not only do you need to look at the house, really study the comps and look at the comps both as far as the house goes and as far as location on the lake and terrain. So a lot of key aspects are going to contribute to value when you're looking at lake property. Where is it on the lake? What's the water situation? Is there a dock? Is the dock permitted? Is the dock legal? What kind of dock is it? Blah 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 blah. You do this stuff long enough, and it's just you're just spitting it out, and that's what we do. We're down here 30 years doing nothing but appraisals and selling homes on all around this Atlanta area, all these major lakes. So give us a buzz. This is what we do. Hank Miller team, 678-428-8276. 678-428-8276.